Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a hot minute since my last video. I want to say it's probably been a year or a little bit over a year since my last video. I want to say I had 2, maybe 3 kids. Now I have 4. I just had my last baby a couple months ago in April. So I have an 8-month-old. And I have 4 boys now, which is hectic. So it's been kind of rough trying to get a video and put things together. But I wanted to make sure I got a video today trying to show you all what I'm using for 2024. Because when I post things on Instagram on my stories, I get a lot of questions like, you using this planner too? Are you using this planner too? Are you using this? You know, what you using? Or are you still using the same thing? You're still in the same system. So I'm gonna make this video as quick as I possibly can. My husband is currently with my 2 kids that aren't in school. He have them at the back, but if you hear like a cry or something like that, I can't control them that much. I can keep them at the back, but not saying that they won't get loud. I'm hoping they don't. He has it on cartoons, so hopefully that keeps them occupied. Okay, so before we get into the video, my baby already screaming. Okay, I want to show you all what I use for 2023 and what's semi from that going into 2024. I'm also going to show what I initially wanted to use entering 2024 that has since changed, and then I'll show the final reveal of my 2024 lineup. So let's go straight into this. I'm going to move this stuff to the side, out of the way. Okay. So first we're going to get into my B6. This is a Moterm, the veg tan leather, and this is an apricot, and it looks just like a Giglio undyed to me. It looks very, very good. Like the texture on this is amazing. Like it's amazing texture. Yeah, so the start of 2024, not 2024, the start of 2023, I was in my B6. So I was in the PTD, which is Paper Test Designs B6 heavily, the start of the year. But I want to say around, when I had my baby, things started to get shaky. I barely had time. Okay, I want to say this is July. Let's see. I think this is May, June. Is this June? Yeah, so this is July. Okay, so I completely stopped using this planner in June. And I did still send my use to July monthly, but not, not really. So I was in B6 for the better first half of the year. I don't want to give a flip. I don't want to flip anything on here because it'll take forever. I'll do a flip of my B6 PTD at the end of the year. I mean, yeah, the end of the year. But yes, I was in this planner, and I was in this as well as I was journaling in my A5 Hoping It's Your Cousin. So I was also using the monthlies in here. I was using the monthlies in here and kind of sort of using the weeklies, and then I really was using the daily pars, just putting in little things here and there. So I completely flipped the switch. Came July, I left my B6, I left this A5 alone, and I went to TNs. And I got this charm is on. Hold on. So, well, it don't matter. It don't matter. I'm finna, it's still on wrong. But I went to TNs. I strictly planned in a standard TN. I had purchased the vertical dated weekly, and I was in here. I think this started in July. Let's see. Yeah, so it started the last week of June, and I was in here up until I think October. Okay, no, so I used it a little bit in November. Well, yeah, because it's the end of October. And I thought I was going to use it. So so I used this all the way up until October. October is when I went back into my B6. And I had nothing against TN. I really do like TN. I just wanted to go in a different direction. And it was not that TN is, it's really kind of hard to put it. I really just fell out of love with planning in it. So even though I was also planning TN, I was also doing a lot of scrapbook journaling, which is what's in these two binders. Let me make sure it's showing up well. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so which is what it's in these two binders. I did this. So when I fell out of love with planning in TN, I thought, okay, well maybe I don't know which one of these was first. Is it that one? Okay, yes, this one. So I thought I could continue to do this. So it's just pretty much like Happy Mail tidbits in here. I filled up quite a few of these. And then I do like the little collaging and stuff like that. Stick to this, even though I left TNs for planning, but doing this is so time consuming. When I tell you, I was tired. Like, it's very, 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 very time consuming trying to put this down. It's time consuming for when you have 4 kids and you have 3 of those kids are 3 and under. So I don't have the time to do it. I'm tired just looking at it. But yeah, so I knew I couldn't stay true to this. So I said, what am I going to use? Like, that's when I initially first started trying to brainstorm what exactly I wanted to use for 2024. So that's when we get into this section of the video. Again, I'll do a flip of my standard, this standard TN book that I use for a couple months at the I ain't gonna say at the end of the year, but before December out. And I'll do a flip of my B6. Okay, so now 2024. So at first, because I had moved back into my paper test designs. Let me pull that back out. So I didn't use it for those months that I was in my TN. So I moved back. And when I moved back, I really got into it good. Like, I really had missed B6. Like, it showed just from me moving back in that I had really missed this planner. So I wanted something in conjunction with that. So initially it was going to be the B6 as well as A6. So I was like, I'm going to use B6 and A6. So I have the A6 Common Planner, and I just have a Calf Note grid book. So I can't get my thoughts out. Yeah, so at first I thought I wanted to use this, and then once I got into the Sterling Ink A6 planner, I'm like, this layout isn't going to work for me in A6 because it's it's just, the lines are so small. Is there, it's just so small. Like I tried to do like a little test stuff in it, see how I wanted to use it, and it didn't work out. So this planner decided for me that I didn't want to do A6. If I wanted to do A6, it had to be the perfect planner. And this one, it's a nice planner, but for the A6 size, I wish it was horizontal. Instead of this vertical is just too little. I don't know what I'm going to do with this Calf Note A6. I think I'm going to still essentially find something to do with it. I don't know. I love the book. And then it's slimmer. Much slimmer compared to the Sterling Ink book. So it's nice and compact. I'm not sure how many pages. Okay, 384 pages, 3.7 mm grid. Yeah, so, and you know, it lays flat. Same with, and it comes with this blotter paper. I don't use fountain pens no more, so I don't care for that, but it lays flat, same with the Sterling Ink book. Like if you train it, it'll lay flat too. So I moved on from that. And I knew after that I did want, I knew I still want to be B6 and I want something alongside that. So when it came to deciding my final lineup for 2024, I knew I need a planner, I needed something for my finances, and I need something for journaling, as well as something just to have. So that's when I came with B6. So I got my B6 paper tester designs. This is the 2024. I knew I wanted her planner for 2024 in B6, and I also wanted Sterling B6 because I love Sterling Ink planners. So I have her B6 as well in Onyx. I'm moving into this one. Why 2 B6s, you may ask? I got 2 B6s because these are the two that I like the most, and sometimes I'm feeling a different layout. Even though I love the PTD layout, a lot of times I love this time schedule looks so good in B6, and I love it. I love the blank pages. When I got Sterling Ink B6, I didn't know if I wanted the full or if I wanted the compact. So I ended up buying both full and compact in the same color, and the compact looks just as good. I was going to sell the compact. I had toyed with selling it, but I think I want to keep it just in case I mess up in the full, or the full gets on my nerve and I want the compact. But with the compact, you still get everything the same. The only difference is you get less amount of grid pages at the back. So yeah, I'm still gonna put it back in this packaging. I'm not gonna write it or anything, but a little test. So like I said, I have the test B6, and then I have Sterling B6, which I love the vibe of Sterling books. Like it's just so classy to me, and that's what made me get black. I normally don't get black planners, but once I seen a video that showed that this cover was similar to the other covers, because I thought it was like that rugged hardcover that she had for 2023, and I didn't want that. I think that pink color one is like that mauve. I don't like that. So I'm happy I went with this. And, you know, you have the 20, 24 on the spine. These feel so good. Like, I love them. Oh, I didn't mention this cover. It's a cover from Buju Planner. I got it during her December was it December the 5th? Ready to ship sale. And this is very pretty. I love it. This right here is so soft. It's like suede. Yeah, so I also have this Sojourner cover, which is a trifolio. I didn't get a front pocket on this one because, you know, once it's fold over like this, you can't even see the pocket. So I get a pocket. So I can just show you how the sterling ink looks in here, which it looks pretty good. I have sticky notes sticking out because I wanted to pinpoint where I wanted things. Clearly I'm having a hard time. Oh my goodness. Why can't I get this? The book can't go in there now, y'all. It's just me. I don't know what I got. I don't know what's going on with me. The book can go in there now. Or can it? That's the trick question. Can it go in there? It's in there, ain't it? Yeah, I'm trying to push it beyond its means. Okay. So my little tab sticking out. But yeah, so this is how the sterling ink. Oh shit. I mean, ugh, I said I wasn't gonna curse. This is how the sterling ink book look. I can't tell like if I'm out of frame or anything because my camera is so high up I can't even see. So I'm hoping that you can see everything. And I love the way it looks because if you turn it this way, it looks like a little purse. But yeah, so I have this cover. It's in spec brown, medium, and I asked for lots of texture. And this just how good this leather is. You can just ball it up and it still keeps the amazing texture. So this is one of my big B6 covers. Yeah, so B6 will be my main planner. And it'll fluctuate between the PTD and sterling ink, but honestly, for the start of 2024, it will be the sterling ink planner. Okay, what's next? Next is sterling ink weeks planner. It has sticky notes sticking out too because I was trying to see what I wanted to do with this. I still don't know what I want to do with this, but for the meantime, it's just going to mimic my B6, which is fine, you know. I don't care about my planners mimicking each other. So like when I get that urge to want to flip into something else, I can because I already have it and it's already caught up. I don't have to back plan anything. I put this one back here for where the blank pages start so I can see that, and they are numbered, which is nice. Yeah, so this is the compact horizontal weeks in the color Mist. I forgot the black is Onyx. This is Mist, compact. This is a very, very pretty blue. Like it's very, very pretty. I love it. Very, very pretty. But yeah, so I don't know what I want to use this for. Like I said, I just wanted the weeks. Next we have A5, which is Sterling Ink's A5. This is a Julio Black Epoca with this black sterling ink. When I tell you I've been loving this black is amazing. And I also got the white edges. What's this sticky note? Okay. I also got the white edges because the white edges it's just flush, and I love the white edges better than the gilded edges because the gilded edges tend to stick together, and I didn't want that going into next year. So my intentions for this is journaling. I want to journal for my boys. I had wanted to do the A5 5-year from Hobonichi, but I can't commit to a 5. Like I won't want to look at that same book for 5 years, like constantly planning in that book for 5 years. We're journaling in it rather. And I wanted to go with Sterling ink because I love that all her back pages are undated. So if I don't feel like journaling one day, or if I just don't have nothing to say, I'm not committed to doing it. It has a weekly if I want to one day decide, say, a week I say, I don't want to plan in nothing. I just plan in my journal. I have the weeks there. I can do that. And then it has a monthly. I already decided I'm going to use the monthly for my 2 boys that are in school, for their activities, especially my oldest. He be having so much going on throughout the year. So I wanted to use this monthly strictly for their school. I have next August, I have 3 kids in school and 1 at home. So I really just want to give them their own monthly planner. Yeah, so Sterling A5 is in there. I also have an Aura Estelle, S-A-E. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing her name correctly. I have her A5. Her and Annie A5. I had got this one initially because I wanted to plan in it. And again, I love the black. It's not, it's not like the soft. It's the cardboard. Well, not cardboard. I don't know what this is. But yeah, so her planners always include these little papers that give you an example of how you can use your planner. And I love this layout. I said I wanted to use this if I decide to plan in A5. That's why I wanted this. I wanted to already have this one. This part is my favorite. Like, I love using these type of calendars. And it looks so, seeing it in an A5 makes it look so much better versus seeing it in other sizes. And I love this, the simplicity of the monthly. And then after each weekly, so you get like blank times. I do know that she does have time washi in her shop, or you can write the times yourself. But after each week, you get 2 grid pages here, and then it goes into the next week. So I really like this. Like I said, if I wanted to plan in A5, this is what I want, because it's perfect. And I also like that each month corresponds with the week. So like, it's not how like Sterling ink planner is, like you have the months up front and the weeks at the back and the blank pages. Ideally, for that planner, I wish it had the months with the weeks, and then however many days in that month of grid pages behind those weeks, and then you go to the next week, then the next month, if that makes sense. So let me show you what I mean. Okay, so I wish that the B6, one thing I don't care for is like this goal breakdown section. I won't write nothing on here. It probably get filled with sticky notes. I don't track my goals. I don't write my goals. I don't go. I don't have time for goals. Maybe I should one day, but in this day and age, no. So I wish that the month, so we're not gonna look at December monthly. Like I wish it had January monthly, and then after January monthlies you get January weeklies, and then after January weeklies you get your blank dailies, and then you go into the next month. That's how I would like it, but I'm fine with the way it comes. I'm still gonna use it. It's still what I want. I don't know if there are many. I'm not sure how many blank pages are back here. Well, it's quite a few. I don't know if this tells you how many pages at the back, but it's also 52 GSM. So yeah, I'm just gonna say AE because I don't even know if I'm pronouncing her name correctly, but AE Time Any Plans. They have planners in A5, B6, A6, and weeks. I do have an A6 as well. It's I didn't get it out before this video. I should have. I can't even show it. I don't have time to get it. But yeah, so that's just, so like I said, I would use this planner if I was planning A5, but I'm not. Okay, so the last planner, and let me hurry up because I know them kids are ready to come from bed. It's almost lunchtime. Okay, so last but not least is my finance planner. So I knew when it came to finances, I couldn't do it like in a bound book or like even at the back of a bound book, because before I considered, just sectioning off some pages at the back of my B6 to do some to do my finances. But then, let's see, was it this way? It don't matter. But then I was like, you know what? I need a planner that'll be perfect for finances, but not doing too much. And that's when one planner in particular came into view, which is this one. It's a plotter. Okay, so with the plotter, I've seen this brand a couple times already, because I follow a few accounts that was already using plotter before it just blew up like crazy. Like I see a ton now, but when I first started seeing it, it really didn't catch my eye too much because I wasn't in rings. And I know a handful of accounts that I follow that had a plotter for a couple years. Like they plotters were used and abused. And I just never considered it until recently when I wanted to use it as finances. So I want to say about going on 2 months. No, a month. Maybe a month. Yeah, about a month. So once I looked into getting one, I didn't know that it was going to be an expensive piece of leather. The $182 price tag was like, oh, and it, it doesn't have, I got some other things in here because I took it out. But it doesn't have no pockets, no snap closure. Why is it so expensive? But it is amazing. So here go my plotter, which looks so good. Like, I love this, and you can tell, like, it's starting to patina. And it smells so good. It smells good. It feels good in the hands. And it's the Bible size. It's just really not much to show right now because, like I said, I am using it as a finance planner. So it's really not much I want to show. But yeah, I love the plotter. I didn't know how I would feel about it. I have some weeklies coming in plotter for just in case I want to, you know, I don't know, plan in it or whatever. So I got some plotter weeklies, but I also want to, I do have plotter monthly, but I don't like this, this view, how this view looks. So I do have a 2024 monthly that I need to print out, print and cut. When I say I was done with rings, I was done with rings. So I had to purchase some more paper. I had to purchase another paper cutter. I had to purchase another hole puncher because when we moved, I like that paper cutter and that hole punch, I threw it away because I just knew I wasn't going back to rings. I'm like, I'm so done with rings. And now look at me going into 2024 with a ring planner. Yeah, so it's not much I can really show because I don't do nothing in here but finances. So other than that, that's it. But yeah, so for 2024, my lineup would consist of plotter for finances, B6 for planning, for my main planner. This week's for just because. And then this A5 sterling ink for journaling. So I love that plotter so much. These sticky notes sticking out is so funny to me. But yeah, so I'm loving my sterling ink stack. I'm loving my plotter sitting on top of my sterling ink stack. I also love my PTD. I love my test planner. So it will stay in here. I've already actually started setting this up. I don't know why, like, what was sticky right here for them pages to keep trying to stick together. But I already start setting this up some. Like moved into the December monthly, a little bit of January monthly, and that's it. I'm still gonna, even though I don't want to start off the year in this planner, I'm still gonna write in it. I'm gonna most likely probably every Saturday or Sunday, I'm gonna plug in what I did for the week from my B6 sterling ink common planner. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, so like I said, I will start off the year in this planner, and it'll most likely go inside of here until I get my VDS B6. But yeah, so that's it. I don't have nothing else to show y'all. It took me forever in a day to give you all what I'm giving you now. I want to do better about creating videos and giving content because I do want to show things. I just, a lot of times I don't be feeling, I don't feel up to it. But I'll get better in the new year. So that is it. That's everything. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you for watching. And what's wrong? Yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll try to do a 1-month update video for January and February to see where I'm at after the year has started, if everything is sticking. But right now, I'm loving what I'm going to be using for 2024. I love how the edges are dark. Oh, I'm rambling now. But yes, that's it. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.